Hey guys, so I am live. Can you hear me okay? Let me make sure I've got the chat up. Welcome to live. Okay, bear with me guys. I need to figure out how to get the chat up. Somebody say something so I can see if there's... What do I hit? Okay, I have a few people watching, but I'm not seeing any... Oh, okay. Can you hear me okay? What's up, Deb? Right on. Okay. All right, so we have a few people watching. Thanks, you guys. I'm glad you're here. I'm coming live from Quartzsite, so hopefully the live stream will keep going okay. And hopefully we won't... What am I doing over here? Well, you know, just doing a live. What are you doing over there? How's the burrito, Deb? So yeah, hopefully I don't lose you guys with the service being in and out. But before I lose everybody, first of all, I want to say thanks for coming live with me. There you are. I wanted to mention that I mainly wanted to do this live. Hey, Greg. I wanted to do this to mention that. Hi, John. Thank you. Thanks for the support. Oh, thanks. I don't know how the service is gonna be the next couple of weeks, so if there's any videos the next few Sundays that aren't posting, it's because of that. I'm gonna do my best to get some videos uploaded and hope that they post. So yeah, that was the main reason, and I want to start getting more practice doing these live videos. So how do you guys feel about these? Do you like a live? Do you prefer a live over videos? Thought it was about time. It's been a year now since I've had my channel, so I figured it was time to learn how to do it live. Thanks, Deb. Sean says lives are great, way to boost your watch hours. Yeah, I've heard that, so that's why I want to... Hi, Sir Philly Mahapa. I'm doing okay. How are you? Hi, Shannon. Hi, Virus. Hey, JD. JD says, I like live, but can't always make it on time. Yeah, I know. People are busy. Hey, Cindy in Arizona. How are you? Hey, I hope we can link up at some point. Cindy? I can hear you in your RV. Oh, God, am I talking loud? If you can hear me way over there. Merry St. Patrick's Day. You do is great live. Hi, Ian. Thank you. Serenity. Hi, S Serenity. I'm doing great. You got good vibes. I'm viewing from South Africa. Hey, what's up, South Africa? That's cool. Deb TP creating. What? What does that mean, Deb TP creating? Hello, Mom? I'm not your mom. So hey, what's everybody gonna do for New Year's? It's right around the corner. I can't believe this year is almost over. 2025 right around the corner. Creeping. Yeah. How is Q? Temperatures are good in Quartzsite. I think today the high was going to be 71. Tomorrow's going to be 74. The nights are still a little warm. I like it a little bit cooler. I think it's been dropping down to 50 something. So not bad. Hi, Jay Barrett. Good to see you. Jay Barrett, I know you were talking about going to the winery today. That sounds like a great time. Have a glass and a toast for me. Sounds like a good time. Right now, I'm just drinking water. Trying to stay hydrated in the desert. You know how that goes. I was going to wait to see if some more people came on the chat, but I was curious, for those of you who watch the channel, are any of you um, full-time on the road, or are you considering it? What are your thoughts on that? Those temps are tent camping weather for me. Yeah, Greg, I hear you. It's mild, you know, you can't beat it. It's better than sitting in the snow or in the heat. I don't like the heat unless I'm sitting in the water somewhere. Cindy, no, I'm not in the LTVA. I'll have to send you a message on the side and link up. I don't want to put out where I am, obviously. I'm going to be here for a while, so I don't want to give out my location. Oh, thanks, Deb. Jay Barrett, you just got off the freeway to join in. My bottle of wine can wait. Oh, thanks. But yeah, be careful sitting on the side of the freeway, too. Ian, you're a weirdo. Oh, so I was saying, Cindy, I'm going to link up with you on the side so we can meet up um, at some point. That'd be nice. So JD is saying he's got to get his transmission repaired and then he will be back on the highways and byways. Are you a full-timer, JD? So Greg is saying it's currently 52 in your area. Wow, so your nights are pretty chilly, Greg. Okay, JD, you used to be full-time, so now you have a home base, just got burned out of living on the road. What happened there? I agree, Greg. Some people just like to leave rude comments. Doesn't faze me. There's always going to be somebody saying something weird. Fat thumbs. So guys, for those of you who've been watching my channel, what do you want to see more content of? Like, do you want to see more hiking videos, more travel videos, or more lives? Just trying to get a feel of what everybody likes to watch out there. John's asking, what is your most memorable campsite? Well, I don't know. There's quite a few, John, but so far I'm in love with Yellowstone National Park. It's beautiful up there. But there's so many. I love northern Arizona. I definitely want to go check out more of New Mexico when the weather's better and when I have time to just take my time getting lost up there. So JD saying, I'm not burned out of being on the road. Got a home place and waiting on a transmission. Okay, yeah. And you know, from what I've heard of people who do this full time, it seems like 5 years seems to be the point where people need to start thinking about a home base. I've been in and off the road, I don't know, about 4 years now, 5 years. And I think because I have a home base, I can go and get a break when I need one. to resituate myself and figure out where my next trip's gonna be. Jay Barrett, I need to decorate my trailer. It's only been years camping with plain walls. Yeah, you'll get to it. I enjoy your travel videos. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I'd like to see more content spent on maintenance, campsite etiquette, and using Tinder at campsites, whatever. I understand the maintenance and campsite etiquette. That's huge. I made a video about that. Some people just don't get it. Like if you're passing someone's camp, don't go flying down these dirt roads and dusting people out. I think that's so rude. Hey, Donna. I need to catch up with you too at some point. We need to meet up. I'll have to message you on the side and figure out where you are so we can link up. Jay Barrett says, I watch RV channels to discover new to me campgrounds. Yeah, I hear you. I have quite a few favorite people that I watch. They get to be a lot though. There's a lot of good channels out there. Greg is saying he's getting his home base situated first before he goes on the road. Yeah, that's important, Greg. You know, I feel for people who don't have the option of having a home base because sometimes you just need it for, you know, I mainly go home when I have appointments to take care of and stuff like that, so. Why do you live in a camper? I don't live in a camper, Ian. I am a part-timer. And honestly, I love being in my camper when I'm in my camper. I didn't have a bad divorce, no. I actually, you know, you can go anywhere you want, have a different front yard anytime you want. It's great. I choose to travel in a camper, so it's not that bad. Home base is important, yes. I watch RV channels to discover, oh yeah, okay. Thought I lost you guys there for a minute. So what else are we talking about? What are we going to be doing out here in Quartzsite? And I have a video coming up in a couple of weeks that's going to talk more about this, but I have always loved painting. It's been a long time since I've had a chance to do it, and I really want to get back in tune with that side of me. So yeah, I'm going to be painting out here, and maybe I'll make a video of you guys watching me paint so you can see what I'm doing and what the process is. I'm going to be reading, hanging out, just enjoying the sunsets. They're great down here. Greg is saying, I need to find a good camper or really good and easy to set up tent. Yeah, I hear you, Greg. I got this particular rig because physically it was easy for me to travel in and to set up. You know, as I get older, everything's getting harder. What's up with that? It sucks. So, yeah, you just get what works for you. John saying, I love traveling, seeing the new places, but I have no desire to be a full-timer. My house is paid for. Why waste that? Nothing wrong with part-time, full-time, just as long as you get out. I agree 100%, John. Yeah, it's so therapeutic for me to be out here in nature. I like waking up when the sun's coming up and seeing the sunrise and, you know, seeing the sunsets and just being out here in the fresh air. Love it. Jay Barrett, I have family or for temporary home base, but my true desire is to explore the West Coast and Canada. I'm with you, Jay Barrett. I want to see everything. I want to go everywhere. but sometimes life gets in the way, as we know. And you just have to help out the family when they need help and do what you've got to do. It's just life. JD says, I plan to camp host in the summer and hunker down in the winter. Hey, that sounds like a good plan. Rock handing year round. Where are you wanting to camp host, JD? That seems to be like the perfect way to go. Work for a few weeks, get some money, and then travel around and relax. And what type of rocks are you hounding for? What are you looking for out there? So I just wanted to mention too, nobody's saying anything, either that or there's a delay on the comments, that my favorite thing to do, I like to go out and hike around and get pictures of unique flowers. And you'd be surprised, even out here in the desert, you find cool plants and flowers. So I like to take a picture of things, and then that's what I like to paint. So unfortunately, I normally like to paint huge canvases, and so for me it's going to be a challenge to downsize on the size of my artwork. And obviously I can't have a 10 by 10 canvas in here. So I'm just going to shrink my work down and see what I can do on a smaller scale. So yeah, it should be interesting. Okay. John says City of Rocks, New Mexico would be good for rock hounds. Yeah, I've heard that is. That's another spot on my list I want to go. Greg saying there's a good agate bed just north of me. Okay. Gunnison, Colorado. Ooh, I love Colorado. It's just gotten so busy and expensive. Years ago, I used to live north of Grand Junction in the mountains of, what's the mountain or the town up there? It's called Debec, Colorado. And I worked at the Powderhorn Ski Resort. I was in my 20s. I was a hostess up at the cafe up there. Had a good time working on the ski resort. Think I was married. That was when I was married the first time. And I lived up on 40 acres in the mountains up there for about 5 years. That was interesting. I rolled mini trucks off the roads up there from the snow and the ice. Yeah, definitely an adventure. So Gunnison, I don't think I ever made it to Gunnison, Colorado though. I've seen Grand Junction all the way north up to Evergreen, Colorado. Really pretty town. I love Glenwood Springs. They have some hot springs there, and my favorite thing to do is to go there in the wintertime and soak in the hot springs when it was snowing. Pretty nice. Ancient tools. Yeah, I love finding, JD, I love finding old Indian ruins and petroglyphs and things like that and hiking around. It's fun. Jay Barrett says, I especially like to visit small towns and discover the local history. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You know, so much goes into making these videos, and I'm actually learning as I'm making these videos because I try to research the history of these places and everything. You know, you don't want to put out bad information, so there's a lot that goes into making these videos. John says, my friends live in Evergreen, Colorado. It's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, it's been over 20, 30 years since I've been up there, but from what I remember, it was beautiful. Of course, I love Telluride and Aspen. They're just a little too commercialized for me now, but it's beautiful. Greg saying, I'm just an hour or so south of the Black Hills. Is that South Dakota? North Dakota? The Black Hills? Where is that, Greg? John saying the little bar in the Little Bear Bar in Evergreen, nice and live music. Yeah, nothing like live music. I love a good live band with a good drink. Just one or two. South Dakota. That's on my list too. So many places to go. I can't wait to see North and South Dakota. That's where I want to go to, Greg, plus the Badlands. Yep. So much to see out there, guys. Unfortunately, I think next year I'm not going to, at least the first part of the year, I'm not going to have too much travel time. I'm not sure. We'll see. Taking care of some family stuff, helping mom out with some things, and then we'll see what kind of plans I can come up with in the early summer. Definitely want to get into cooler temperatures, that's for sure. I'll be in some mountain somewhere. Greg says, been to the Faces and Devil's Tower. Yes, I want to see Devil's Tower. That's so interesting how that all formed. Just so massive. So where's everybody else chiming in from? What's going on in your neck of the woods out there? I think it's so neat to see where everybody is tuning in from. And what's the weather doing in your neck of the woods? Pretty mild here. Little overcast today, but that's okay. John saying, near Chamberlain, South Dakota, before you cross the river, there is a 50-foot tall Native woman statue with her arms spread, and the shawl she has one is translucent so you can see the sun behind it. Ooh, I bet that's beautiful. Isn't that new, John? I think they just put that up a couple of years ago to honor the tribe there, if I'm not wrong. I have a temporary home base in Bend, Oregon starting in next month. Brother moved out of Temecula up there. I'm joining in from Valencia. Valencia. Oh, I wasn't too sure where you were, Jay Barrett. So you're going to Bend, Oregon. Cool. You should make a, what are they called? Not a harvest toast. I forget what they're called, where you, Elephant Butte, New Mexico, where you rent out your land, or not rent out, but rent out spaces for travelers. I'd pay. I've never seen Bend, Oregon, but I'd like to check it out. They put it up around 2015, I think. Yeah, I remember them talking about that and hearing about it on the news, that they put the Native American woman, the statue up. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Greg is in northwestern Nebraska. Oof, that would be colder there. You said it was in the 50s? Surprised it's not colder. JD saying Great Rocks in the Bend area. How far is that in relation to Portland? Is that east of Portland? Southeast, I think. I've driven through there a million times. When I lived in Washington State, I used to come down to California quite a bit. So I drove that. Oh, it's south. Okay. A friend recommended Silver Falls Park in Northern Oregon. They have some nice sights. Okay. I'll have to make a note of that. Greg is saying, yeah, it normally is colder this time of year, but so far it has been mild. Yeah, the weather has been crazy everywhere this year. It's kind of scary. Do you have a drone, Lucille? If not, put it on your Amazon list. Uh, I would love a drone. No, I don't have one. But yeah, I'm technically challenged. I'm surprised I can even make these videos on YouTube. I do everything through my phone, but I am pushing myself to learn a little bit every day. So yeah, maybe I'll put it on my Amazon list if I can figure it out. I'd have to get a really basic one to start though, because it seems like it would be complicated. I don't like complicated. You're still learning your drone, Greg. Yeah. Don't you have to at what point do you have to get a license for it? There's a new one called DJ Neo. That's very easy. I'll check it out. Doesn't handle the wind very well. Yeah, the winds are crazy in some places, so. They are nice though. I watch all these other YouTubers and it's so amazing some of the editing and the shots they get with these drones. So what's everybody going to do for New Year's? Any big plans out there? I think I'm just going to be vegging out here in the desert. Maybe have a campfire, listen to some music, have a few drinks, hang out with friends. Low key. Greg, you had to register yours with the FAA? Oh, okay. So if it's under 350 grams, you don't need a license. But you can take the trust test. It's very basic. Oh, test? I don't like tests of any kind. Greg, you're just staying home. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Watching the stars, absolutely. Love stargazing. Yeah, after being in the military and I just, any kinds of tests or reading, things like that, no thanks. A friend has an RV channel, and when I went with her to film, she stressed to go film instead of enjoying the scenery. What? A friend has a RV channel, and when I went with her to film, she stressed oh, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, having a YouTube channel, sometimes, and I might actually take a couple of weeks off while I'm out here just to enjoy the moment and enjoy the people and friends that I'm around, because you get so consumed in making these videos sometimes and you forget to stop and just enjoy your time and days. So yeah, you have to know your fine line there. JD, you retired from the Army in 93? Cool. Right on. Thank you for your service. What did you do in the Army, JD? You know, I look back at my career in the military and I still can't believe I did that. Uh, it's almost like a blur. I would do it again for sure. It was either going to be that or the police force for me. I just felt at the time that the police force was going to be a little too emotional. I don't know if I could handle seeing kids in situations that are going on out there. So I decided to join the military. It was right before 9/11, so yeah, that was fun. I joined, got out of basic training, and pretty much started deploying back and forth to Iraq, Afghanistan, all that stuff. Um, John says, I have a drone video of Owl Canyon where you did the hike. Oh, okay, cool. John's asking, did I go anywhere overseas in the Army? Oh, yeah. I think I spent more time overseas than I did at home. And that's why I like to be in my RV now, so I can see my country. As a kid, I traveled a lot overseas. And I think pretty much after grade school, my dad was a steel engineer, and his company sent him to Southeast Asia to set up a steel plant and teach the people how to run it. So we lived in Indonesia for a couple years, and I went to a boarding school in Jakarta while I was out there. Yeah, that was fun. Before that, I was going to a French school, which is a total disaster because I don't speak French. But anyway, spent some time over there, did a lot of snorkeling in Bali, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, so I've been traveling a lot since I was a kid outside of my country and with the military. And now I want to see my country. I really don't have, there's a few places I'd like to go check out overseas, and eventually I will when I have more money. My heritage is Greek, so I'd like to go see Santorini and Athens, a lot of places over in Greece where my father's side of the family is from. My mom's is Italian, so I'd like to go see Italy. Never made it there. So JD has 3 combat MOSs and 1 desk chalky Joe. Huh. Job, maybe? Cool. Thank you for your service. Combat MOSs, yeah, that's the real deal. Greg is saying, having a drone when I do go camping, I can scan the area first to see if I am safe. Hey, that's a good idea, Greg. Never thought of having a drone for that. To scan out your areas. Not a bad idea. Hi there. Any places you won't travel to go for irrational reasons? I won't go to Utah. Bad mojo for me. Why is it a bad mojo place? Shimon sequences. Okay. I'm sorry if I can't say your name, but for you who commented about Utah, why is that a bad mojo place for you? I love Utah. Utah's amazing. I lived there for 5 years in Moab, Utah. Pretty cool. I lived there for, I think, 5 years. Did I just say that? Sorry, I got distracted with something. Before I joined the military, though. Blew out my tire on the highway, and every campground had empty trailers parked in them. Ooh, what area of Utah was that? Hi, Margot Carter. San Antonio, Texas. What's up, Texas? I love San Antonio. I was stationed at Fort Hood for a couple of years and used to go check out Austin and San Antonio. Love Texas. Great people. Not campground, boondocking. So where were you boondocking? Shimon Sequence? Fish Lakes National Forest. I don't think I've heard of that. What is that near? Oh, thank you, Margot. Thank you for watching. So where, Margot, what type of videos do you prefer? So it's where the ancient Aspen Grove is? Where is that? I don't even know where that is. How long have we been on? 35 minutes. Not bad. I'm kind of liking this live thing. It cuts back on having to edit on videos. The only problem is I can't really go out and show you the scenery, which I really like to share when I go places, but I usually post my videos, like when I post them, I'm already gone 2 or 3 weeks, you know. No, let me reword that. If I post a video today, it's going to be scheduled for 3 or 4 weeks later, if that makes sense. I never post a video if I'm going to be at that location. So I love sharing the scenery and my views that I get to come across when I'm out traveling. John says, if you do more lives, you may think of getting a mod to help you with trolls. Deb would do good. This live has gone very smooth, though. I'm proud of you. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. You know, starting something new is always scary, but we can't let that stop us, right? It's a big reason why I started this channel. I want to tell people, and hey, don't let fear stop you from doing anything. We just have to push forward and jump in and hope for the best. But yeah, I don't want fear to stop me. Margot says, my sister was a Marine and you are tough like her. I don't know about that. You are very advertising and brave. I'm afraid of everything. Oh, don't be afraid, Margot. Don't be afraid. Marines are tough. I almost joined the Marines. The day I went to go sign up, I was in the Marine office and something made me get up and turn around and walk out and go into the Army recruiting office. Just a gut feeling I had. And 2 weeks later, I was off to basic training in South Carolina. I don't know if I'd say I'm tough, though. Jay Barrett, I really appreciate you even more for your military service. It makes you even more cute. Oh, thanks, Jay Barrett. JD, I just got your notification. Solo RV life in 2025. What? Solo RV life in 2025. I forget what video. Is that for tomorrow's video? It might be for tomorrow's video. I already forget which one it is. It's coming out. New video. Yeah, I guess it is tomorrow's video. I think I just did. Tomorrow's video is going to be a recap of some of the places I went this past year, and how much I really appreciate all my subscribers for joining my channel. This is what it's all about. I want to encourage everybody out there to get out and live your life, whatever it is you want to do. Just do it. Life's too short, you guys. Life is too short to not do what you want to do, if you can. And I get it. A lot of us have obligations at home. You can't always get out and do things. But Mir Mirad, hi beautiful lady. Hi beautiful Mir Mirad, thank you. Where are you tuning in from, Mir Mirad? What part of the world are you coming to us from? How old am I? Guess. I don't know why that matters. Does that matter, guys? For everybody watching? Does age matter? I guess it depends on why you want to know. But I don't care. I'm 51. 32. Yeah. You know, I hated my 30s. Definitely old enough to vote. That's what matters, right? Sean says, nope, doesn't matter. Sure doesn't. But yeah, I hated my 30s. My 20s were a blast. You know, my 20s, I was out of control, just having fun. Wasn't worrying about where my life was going. My 30s was, I felt like it was like an adult puberty stage. It was just, I hated my 30s. I was emotional. I was a mess. Can you share old pictures of yourself? Just went through all my photo albums. It was a fun flashback. I'll dig some up. I'll see if I can find some, yeah. But yeah, my 30s, I don't know. I think it was in the middle of my military career, and I'll tell you what, guys, I had a hard time in the military. I had good times, met great people, and like I said, I would do it again, but it was not easy. And I got to a point in my career where I was literally taking it 1 year at a time, re-enlisting, because I just wanted to get out and go enjoy time with my family, which I was not getting. So yeah, it wasn't easy. But then my 40s came around and wasn't so bad. I feel like your 40s are for getting comfortable in your own skin and just not caring what other people think. And my 50s, so far I'm loving it. I really don't care. We'll see what my 60s bring. Yeah, show us dressed in my army. Yeah, you know what's crazy is I was in the military so many years, and when I was in, I don't have too many pictures of that time period. So many of my friends have all these pictures, and I'm trying to think, when did you guys have time to be taking pictures? I was always busy. I don't, you know, and I regret that now because, you know, my mom, she has a few of my photos when I'm in my dress uniform and things like that, but I wish I'd have gotten more photos when I was in different areas. But my mind was in the game. I wasn't thinking about, oh, let's look cute and take pictures. No, my mind was on the job. And, you know, you have to be with the work I was doing. And when I was deployed, you definitely have to keep your mind focused. You struggle too. I bet, JD. Yeah, for sure. So, no, I am not married. I was married for I was married in my 20s for about 5 years to a great guy, but it didn't work out. And then I remarried again a few years later, and I was married for almost 20 years. Unfortunately, that didn't work out, and now I am just enjoying time on my own, getting to know me, and I'm okay with that. And I'm not opposed to meeting somebody, but I want it to happen organically, you know, doing something I enjoy doing. They cross my path, then great, but I'm not actively out there looking or dating. I tried a dating site at one point. No, that's not for me. Not for me. I want to meet somebody in the real world. Greg says I was far too busy. Yeah. Age is just a number. This year I turned 50 again. Next year I'll be 49. Good for you, Jay Barrett. Was that your favorite year? 50? And for those of you over 50, how do you feel about your 50s? How were they? Let's see, we've gone 40 minutes. I might go up to 50 today. 50 minutes. Greg, it's hard to take pictures with your kids running around for sure. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about kids. I can't imagine how parents survive life. I don't have any kids. I never really was the type to want them. Never had that. I had the baby fever really bad when I turned 30, and my husband got me a dog. He was smart. He really didn't want any more kids, so I didn't want to go and have a child just for myself. I wanted my partner to be in on it with me, so I had a little Jack Russell Terrier. I loved that dog. She was my baby. I had her for a long time, and I miss her, and I miss having a dog so bad. But she was spoiled, but no kids for me. 50s were wild times for me. Wild how? Outdoor nomad. I just celebrated my 15th anniversary of my 50th birthday. Right on. 35 was my favorite because that's when the first wife left me. Ah, that sounds kind of bitter, Jay Barrett. But hey, I get it. A bad relationship is a bad relationship. Nobody wants to be in one of those. Cindy says, I think my 40s and 50s were the best years of my life. Yeah, I'm enjoying these years so far. They're also difficult because I feel like that's a time in your life where you start to have to take care of your parents and things of that nature, but no, I'm happy with who I am, who I've become, and yeah, taking it easy. Try not to worry about too many things. Some things you just learn to let them roll off your back, you know? It's not worth worrying about certain things. Sometimes you have caffeinated tea in the afternoon. That's crazy living in the 50s. Yeah. Alcohol. Okay. Doris Davenport, is that a RV? Yes, I am sitting in my RV in the middle of the Arizona desert. Where are you tuning in from, Doris Davenport? Did anyone win the 1.5 Mega Million? I don't know, but I need a ticket if it hasn't been won. You've been sober 13 years. Good for you, JD. I definitely don't drink as much as I used to. I don't want to. I used to drink to get drunk. Now I drink to enjoy and savor the taste and just relax. I can't hang anyway. It's not worth the hangovers anymore. Funny thing is, when she left me, we both got new girlfriends. Oh yeah, I think I remember you telling me about that, Jay Barrett. Yeah, that's a situation. Someone in California won it. What? Ugh. Why is it always California? Oh well, good for them. I hope they have a great time spending their what was it, 1 point something billion, so they'll get 500 something after taxes. Hey, that's still good. Oregon. Right on, Doris Davenport. I love Oregon. Used to drive through there all the time. There's some really cool wineries that I've camped out at up there. Oh man, beautiful. It was a couple summers ago. It used to be so nice and cool in that area where I was, and that particular summer that I was there, they were having a crazy heat wave. So that sucked. JD, one day at a time. I hear you. That's with anything in life, especially at this stage of our life, right? You bought a ticket yesterday. Oh, Donna, you didn't win. I guess somebody in California won. Did you buy your ticket in California? Donna, I like your van. I like your rig. You know, when I was out on my morning walk this morning, I saw a van like yours, and I was thinking they were flying through the desert too. I was wondering if that was you. Were you out driving early this morning? Doris, you have a van that's like an RV. You do? Are you a full-timer, Doris? Are you full-time on the road or just a part-timer? Mature woman. Okay. Yeah, it's always California or New York. Yep. Doris, you have a van. Cool. Donna says you bought your ticket in Quartzsite. Oh, I don't think you won, Donna. Sorry. But if you did, party's on you. In the desert. Party in the desert. So, Doris, you have a yellow van and you are a full-timer. Right on, Doris. So, how long have you been a full-timer on the road? Should I start a YouTube? Yeah, why not? You know, there's somebody out there for everything. There's a ton of channels out there, but why not? People like seeing other people living their day-to-day lives. I guess it's entertaining now, right? I like to watch them. Everybody has a different outlook, so it's pretty cool. Donna, I guess I didn't win. Dang it, Donna. I miss you. You need to come camp with me. Hey, how long are you going to be down here, Donna? When do you think you'll be going back to Canada? Are you going to be down here all season? I'm curious. My van ain't big enough to do full-time in my book. Yeah, I envy you guys doing the van thing. I guess I'm a little bit more high maintenance. I like to have a little bit more space. That was not me zipping around the desert this morning. I don't do mornings. I'm with you. And when I say morning, I think it was like 11 o'clock when I went for a walk. So that's, I guess, afternoon. That's morning to me. Doris, you just started. It's been 4 months full time. Good for you. So you did it by choice or out of necessity? John says, I've got to head out. Thanks for an enjoyable live stream. I hope there's many more to come. Take it easy. Only 9 more minutes and it will be an hour. Oh, you're right. Bye. Thanks for tuning in, John. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Doris. I like my rig too. I'll be here for a few months. Yay! Doris Davenport. It's a long story. I gotcha. You know, and that's what amazes me about this lifestyle, how some people do this by choice, others do it out of necessity, and I enjoy hearing people's stories and why they are where they are at this point in their lives. Donna says, I'll wait to see what caravans are going on and I'll decide where to from later on. Yeah, I hear you. Donna, that's a good system you have going on. That's true freedom. It's more like a soccer mom van, a traveling van. Go soccer moms. Well, guys, I can't believe it's almost been an hour. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm glad the service, the internet service, kept up with us. Doris says you like the lifestyle so far. Good for you, Doris. I'm glad it's working out for you. You know, we just do it one day at a time. And you know, the thing too with vans is not all of them are built out, but having an RV, they're nice. You know, having the convenience of a toilet and, you know, running water and a refrigerator, they're great and convenient. But when something breaks, oh man, it's money. And I break things. I'm hard on things, so yeah, it's been fun. Okay, you guys, I'm just, like I said, I wanted to get on here not only to practice and also to let you guys know that if for any reason you're not seeing my videos come out in the next couple of weeks, it's just because service is bad. But I will try to do a live if I can't get a video out, even if it's just for a quick hello. And thank you again for subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't already, I hope you do. And really hope everybody has a safe New Year. I'll try to do, maybe I'll do a live on New Year's Eve. Like I said, I'm not sure where I'm going to be yet or what I'm going to be doing, but maybe we'll do a sunset New Year's Eve live. So stay tuned, and we'll see everybody soon. Stay safe, and we will... Oh, thanks, Donna. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk soon. See you guys. Now I have to figure out how to shut this off. Okay.